This is the guide on how to get Deathbringer in 2021. To start the quest, enter the helm and access this kiosk on the right. Upon entering, grab the Symphony of Death quest item. After you've done that, the first step is to head to the Circle of Bones on the moon. You can mark the quest item to give you a waypoint once you've arrived. To get there, follow me on screen and feel free to pause as needed, as I did speed this clip up just slightly. Once you're in the Circle of Bones, grab this flag to start a new mission. This mission is very easy and can be done in 2 to 4 minutes at most solo. So if you have a fire team doing this alongside you, probably even faster. Just make sure that one or your whole fire team has DPS supers, meaning high damage dealing supers in a short matter of time. Chaos Reach, Thunder Crash, Golden Gun, things of that nature, Nova Bomb even. Or you can have a weapon such as Izanagi's Burden or the plethora of exotics that we have in the game right now that can shred bosses very easy, or even a really good legendary. These bosses are really easy to melt. Go ahead and do that. Once they're dead, clear the room and collect the item below the white wisp as you see on screen. The next step of the quest is to complete 3 different objectives. The first of the 3 will be completing a lost sector in the Sorrow's Harbor section of the moon. If you do not know how to get there, you can follow me on screen to get to the entrance. I will cut immediately to the end because you can just go ahead and clear the room of ads until you have reached the back of the lost sector near the final boss. You will see 3 crystals that have a barrier around them. To make them vulnerable, all you have to do is kill the enemies, kill the wizard mini-boss that spawns once the enemies are dead. Then you can break the crystal. Rinse and repeat for all 3 crystals until you destroy the crystal directly above the shadow of the ogre. Defeat the ogre, open the chest, and get your piece of bone marrow, completing step 1 of 3. Step 2 of 3 is to complete a public event in the Hellmouth section of the moon. You do not need to grab the chest, and it does not have to be heroic. It just has to be a public event of any difficulty. Once it says you have completed it, you will receive your piece of bone marrow, which will allow you to continue with step 3, the final part of this step. Step 3 of this is to find this guy right here, the Bone Collector. He can be in the Anchor of Light, Archer's Line, or the Hellmouth. Find him, kill him, and he will drop the piece of bone marrow, which finishes this part of the step, leading you on to the next, which is in the Scarlet Keep. As you see, the footage cuts directly to the 2nd level of the elevator because it spawns a very easy to kill mini boss. As you'll see, I Thunder Crash without falling curious. Very easy to do. The next thing you have to do is defeat base combatants, elites and mini bosses, and full-on bosses. You can go to the Crucible for this, but I do recommend farming the Cosmodrome Lost Sector that you will see me farming here shortly. It takes 16 completions of this. Once you get really good at it, this should take no more than 2 to 3 minutes to complete. Make sure you have a loadout that is meant to clear ads and a super that will melt the boss. After completing this 16 times, you will be on the final step of the quest, which is a little mini mission that takes you into the catacombs of the moon. How this mission works is there are 3 arias, basically 3 mini bosses. Kill all 3, you will enter the final room where you'll kill the Death Singer. Once the timer runs out, you'll then be allowed to go talk to Eris on the moon, which is where you will finally obtain your prize, DEATHBRINGER. This is a very good exotic, easily in the S tier now that its catalyst has arrived. If you guys want a video on how to farm the catalyst really quick and easy, go ahead and let me know. I will definitely be willing to do that for everyone. But for now, that is all. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more Destiny 2 tutorials for new light players or returning players. See you in the next one.